Merrill Osmond breaks the silence, a story of love, legacy, and family strength. The world of entertainment has seen many families rise to fame, but few have left an indelible mark quite like the Osmonds. From their humble beginnings as a barbershop quartet to becoming global superstars, the Osmond family has been a beacon of unity, talent, and faith. Yet, even the most admired families face trials behind the scenes. When Wayne Osmond, a cherished member of the clan, passed away on June 6, 2022, it left a void that could never be filled. As fans grieved, whispers and speculations arose, questioning the dynamics within the iconic family. It was then that Merrill Osmond, a central figure in the family's legacy, stepped forward, not just to set the record straight, but to pay a heartfelt tribute to his beloved brother. This is more than a story of loss. It is one of resilience, healing, and an unbreakable family bond. The rise of the Osmonds, a family that defined an era. To truly appreciate Merrill's reflections, one must first understand the magnitude of the Osmonds' impact. Their journey began in Ogden, Utah, where George and Olive Osmond raised 9 children in a home filled with love, discipline, and music. The road to stardom was anything but easy, yet their determination, coupled with extraordinary talent, eventually caught the attention of television audiences nationwide. The original Osmond brothers, Alan, Wayne, Merrill, and Jay, first performed as a barbershop quartet at local events before securing appearances on The Andy Williams Show in the 1960s. Their clean-cut image and impeccable harmonies quickly won the hearts of millions. As their popularity soared, the family expanded their lineup to include Donnie, Marie, and later Jimmy, solidifying a multi-generational entertainment dynasty. Throughout the 1970s, the Osmonds dominated the charts with hits like One Bad Apple, Down by the Lazy River, and Love Me for a Reason. Their television success, particularly The Donnie and Marie Show, further cemented their status as one of America's most beloved families. Yet, behind the scenes, fame brought immense pressure, and the family had to navigate personal and professional challenges that would test their unity. Wayne Osmond. The quiet strength of the family. Among the Osmond siblings, Wayne was often described as the gentle soul and the quiet strength of the group. Born on August 28, 1951, he was the second eldest son and played a pivotal role in the family's success. Wayne's versatility set him apart. He mastered multiple instruments, including guitar, bass, and drums, while also contributing as a vocalist and songwriter. Beyond the stage, Wayne was instrumental in shaping the Osmonds' musical evolution. His creative genius helped steer the family from their early barbershop roots to the pop and rock sounds that defined their peak years. Songs like Crazy Horses and Hold Her Tight bore his imprint, appealing to a broader audience with their edgier sound. In 1997, Wayne faced one of the greatest battles of his life, a devastating diagnosis of a brain tumor. But he confronted the illness with unwavering faith and resilience. Following a successful surgery, he continued to perform alongside his siblings for many more years, inspiring countless fans with his courage and positivity. A family mourns together. The loss of Wayne Osmond. On June 6, 2022, Wayne Osmond passed away peacefully, surrounded by those he loved most. His death marked the end of an era, leaving the Osmond family and their fans in deep sorrow. Tributes poured in from around the world as admirers shared memories of Wayne's unforgettable performances and the joy he brought into their lives. For Merrill Osmond, the loss was deeply personal. Taking time to process his grief, he eventually spoke out, offering a heartfelt tribute to his brother. "Wayne was not just my brother, he was my hero. He showed us what it means to live with dignity, courage, and love." Setting the record straight. Addressing the rumors. In the wake of Wayne's passing, rumors surfaced about divisions within the family. Some speculated that differences over their legacy and finances had created distance between the siblings. Merrill, however, chose to address these claims with honesty and grace. "Our family has always been under the spotlight," he said. "It's natural for people to wonder about our relationships, but the truth is, we've always been a family first." Yes, we've had our disagreements. Who doesn't? That's part of being human. But we have never stopped loving and supporting one another. Merrill emphasized that any past conflicts had long been resolved, and that Wayne's passing had only strengthened their bond. Wayne was the glue that held us together in so many ways. His death reminded us of what truly matters: our faith, our family, and the love we share. The Osmond Bond, a family built on faith. Faith has always been the foundation of the Osmond family's unity. As D. Merrill Osmond, the lead singer of the Osmonds, has spent his life in the spotlight, but behind the fame and fortune lies a story of deep sorrow, struggle, and personal sacrifice. From a young age, Merrill was thrust into the entertainment industry, carrying the immense pressure of being a performer while also navigating the challenges of childhood. Unlike many children who grew up playing freely, his days were spent rehearsing, traveling, and living up to the high expectations set upon him and his brothers. This robbed him of the simple joys of being a carefree child, leaving an emptiness that would follow him into adulthood. Though his musical journey brought success, it also came with a heavy cost: his personal life. The demands of fame meant long hours away from home, missing out on precious moments with his wife and children. The love he held for his family was immense, yet he often found himself torn between his career and his deepest desire to be present for them. There were times when he felt the weight of guilt, knowing that while he was adored by millions, the people who truly mattered most, his wife and children, often had to bear the burden of his absence. Merrill's heart carried the pain of witnessing the struggles within his own family. His brothers, too, had their battles, and while they stood together as a band, they each had their own silent sufferings. As time went on, the reality of life's hardships became more apparent. Relationships tested by distance, the strain of balancing personal and professional responsibilities, and the loneliness that fame could not erase. Despite the bright lights of the stage, there were nights filled with deep sadness, questioning whether the sacrifices had been worth it. Yet, through all the sorrow, Merrill held on to love. He cherished every moment he could with his wife and children, knowing that time was fleeting. Though regrets lingered, he found solace in the love they shared. His story is one of both triumph and heartache, of a man who gave the world his voice while carrying the silent burden of longing for the simplicity of home, family, and a childhood never truly lived. Merrill Osmond's life is a remarkable tale of resilience, perseverance, and an unyielding spirit. Born into the famous Osmond family, Merrill's journey was destined to be one of music, triumph, and profound personal trials. From the moment he and his brothers found their voice as a barbershop quartet, they knew they were chasing a dream much larger than themselves. But no dream comes without sacrifice. Their breakthrough came in 1961 when they caught the attention of audiences at Disneyland, eventually landing a recurring spot on The Andy Williams Show. As their fame grew, so did the pressure. Merrill, as the lead singer, carried much of the weight. The transformation from a wholesome family quartet to pop and rock sensations required an incredible amount of discipline, adaptability, and an unshakable belief in their craft. His voice became the defining sound of the Osmonds, leading them through hit after hit. But behind the scenes, the journey was far from easy. As the music industry evolved, so did the obstacles: shifting trends, financial strains, and the relentless pressure of the spotlight tested their unity and resolve. However, Merrill never let these hardships define him. Instead, he chose to push forward, proving time and again that challenges are merely stepping stones to something greater. His personal life mirrored this same pattern of trials and triumphs. When his second son, Justin, was born deaf, Merrill faced one of his most profound challenges yet. But rather than see it as a setback, he saw an opportunity to become a stronger father, to advocate, and to support a cause greater than himself. Inspired by his family's experiences with hearing loss, Justin established the Olive Osmond Perpetual Hearing Fund, ensuring that those in need would never feel silenced by their circumstances. Merrill stood proudly beside his son, embodying the belief that love and determination can transform any hardship into a mission. But life wasn't done testing him. In 2018, the unthinkable happened. Merrill's youngest son, Troy, passed away unexpectedly at the age of 33 due to an undiagnosed heart condition. The pain was immeasurable. The weight of grief could have easily crushed him, but instead, he turned to faith, family, and music to heal. His ability to carry on, to continue finding purpose amid loss, became an inspiration to all who knew his story. Even in his later years, Merrill never stopped giving. In 2022, he and his wife devoted their time to missionary work at the Washington, D.C. temple, proving that his heart for service extended far beyond the stage. Though he officially retired from performing, he still found ways to touch lives, scheduling select engagements to keep his connection with his audience alive.